everyone, so today I'm here to bring you a little demo of this look. I don't even know if I really want to do a demo of this look because it was so hard to finalize. I feel like I changed my mind halfway through, and instead of removing, I just kind of built up on it. So I think it looks fine now, but I really kind of didn't like the process of it, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a golden green kind of look. From the title of this video, you know that I used the Better Together Too Faced and Kat Von D collab. Today I used more of the Too Faced side though. I barely really used the Kat Von D. I think that was the confusion. I was like, oh, I like this one, but then I like that one, and then I was just like kind of making it up as I went. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit purple because I did want to match this lip, and even though the look isn't super purple and it doesn't match the lip completely, I feel like it's kind of mermaidy, and that's not the look I was going for, but that's what came out. So I'm fine with it. I actually do like the eye look with the lip. But I am going to have a shorter tutorial using the palette in a different way. So if you guys don't really like this look, then I think that one, because that's like a little bit more basic, not basic, but a little bit more simple. And those are the kind of looks that I really like. Let me just put this out there. There is no good transition shade in these palettes. There is one good one if you only like cool tones though, and that is going to be the gray in the Kat Von D palette. And I think that was the issue today with the palette, trying to create a good look with it without the perfect transition shade. So that is my biggest con, I guess, in this palette. The pros are, I mean, look at these shades. These shades are to die for, both from the Kat Von D and the Too Faced side. I actually think there are really gorgeous shades in the Kat Von D one. The red is to die for. I didn't use it today because I thought I was going to go overboard if I used the red. I didn't really plan to use the red, but I have used it and it's a really, really beautiful color. It's shimmery. I will be including swatches of all of these in 2 seconds. The red is definitely a standout color for me. And then I'm just gonna split the palette now, and I'm gonna show you swatches and talk about the shadows a little bit. So we're gonna start off with the Kat Von D side, and just an overview, this is what it looks like. It opens up to be a complete heart, and then obviously it closes to be a half again. So Kat and Jared both wrote like a friendship love note in the palette, and you can see it right here. They're really, really beautiful and inspiring and supportive words that I would say, even if you don't own the palette, and even if you don't want to buy it, which is totally okay, I think everybody should read the letter that they wrote to each other, because it truly shows a love and respect in this huge community with so much hate and rivalry, I guess. I honestly bought the collab because I love Kat Von D products. I've been loving her products even more lately, and Too Faced is always a company that I have always supported, even though lately they have gone a little bit downhill. I'm not going to talk about the drama because I'm not a drama channel. I do think that it's important to address those issues, and I think Too Faced should acknowledge that they have so many customers, so many loyal followers, people that really enjoy not only the makeup, but they enjoy the vision and the packaging and everything that Too Faced is and stands for and makes. So I think Too Faced does need to, one, put out better products, and two, really respect the customers, because they are so big right now. They have grown so much. They were just purchased by Estee Lauder, and I feel like they should try to at least keep the customers that they have, because they are gonna lose customers if they continue in this such horrible customer service fiasco. So that's my 2 cents about that, but I died when I saw the collab. I really, really, like, one of the biggest reasons why I bought the palette was for the red shade in this side of the collaboration. So I'm going to talk about these shadows a little bit and show you swatches while I talk about them. We're going to start off with the Kat Von D side, and here's just an overview of all the shadows. As you can tell, it's kind of very cool tone except for these 2 colors, which are my favorite colors. So the first one is Pura Vida, which is just this white. They are very buttery. I feel like they're very in par with all the other Kat Von D shadows. The next one is Darling, and Darling is like a greige. The next one is Yours, which is the only really like matte transitional shade other than the black, and Yours is very gray toned. Very pigmented, but like I said, they do have a little bit of kickback. The next one in the palette is Love Struck. It's a little bit green right now. I mixed by mistake another color from the other side of the palette. It's a really beautiful like peachy shade. I feel like it almost could be a highlighter. The next one is Swoon, which is this gorgeous red. This is kind of like a hard red to describe. This is the best color in both these palettes. Kind of looks a little bit more orange on my skin. And the last one is Devotion, which is just a matte black. That's like a bad swatch of the black. You could probably go a little bit softer and get a gray, but you still wouldn't have a good transition color. That's what the Kat Von D side looks like. These are pretty terrible swatches, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, here is the other side of the palette. This is what it looks like. Very soft and pretty girly. So we're gonna start off with BFF, and BFF is a really good like all over shade because it's just kind of like a cream. The next color is Friendspiration, and Friendspiration is kind of like a golden peach. The next color in here is Lovely, and Lovely is a beautiful buttery baby pink. It's honestly one of my favorite colors. That's kind of like the only transition shade I feel like there is. The next shade is Heart of Gold, which is green. It's such a pretty color. Just look at that. I don't think I have anything like that in my collection, and it's such a pretty color that you could definitely wear. So then we have Power Couple, which is like a brown with sparkles in it. It has a glitter almost on top of it, but the bottom is pretty brown, and if you don't really care about the shimmers that much, then you could probably use this as a transition shade. It's not a chromatic color. But again, the color scheme is a little bit weird here. Like you see the colors don't really go together. And the last one is Better Together, which is like a really beautiful purple. It's like a purple gray. So this is what the Too Faced side looks like, and I think it looks very odd. I do have to say that I am a little bit impressed. The quality doesn't suck. I feel like a lot of holiday or special edition palettes that Too Faced does aren't the same quality as their regular shadows. Obviously their chocolate bar palettes and all that stuff are good. I feel like these were definitely better than the quality of the shadows in kind of like the Sweet Peach palette. I feel like not every color in that palette was as successful, and I guess because this palette has less shadows, maybe they got to work on the formula a little bit better. I think this is a great collab. I think the meaning of the collab is so wonderful. The set is $58 and it does come with a full-size Better Than Sex mascara and a full-size tattoo liner, which in itself that would run you $43 just the two products, but for $20 more you're getting an entire palette which is breakable. So that's really cool. This product is available in stores at Sephora and online, and I guess on TooFaced.com. I will put the link down below. And I love when products launch online and in stores because that way I get to go to the store and I'm like, yes, I get to just purchase it. I was going to purchase the little lip set, which I will include a photo here. I will say that I went to the store to see it in person and I was not impressed with it. I was really not impressed with the lipstick color. I didn't really want a highlighter and a blush, so I decided to opt out of that and not get it. The bag was really cute. With Clover and Piaf. Yes, there we go, Piaf. But I did feel that for $38 it was way overpriced. The bag looked really cheap. I'm sorry, I have to be honest, but it really wasn't a great value. So if I were to recommend anything out of the collection, I would definitely recommend the palette. They also put out a duo of the Better Than Sex and a tattoo liner in travel size, and that is $20. But maybe if you love the Better Than Sex mascara and the tattoo liner, I feel like that actually would be a great thing to have. I myself prefer the little Better Than Sex mascaras, so I always try to get anything that has a small Better Than Sex. I really don't have much to say. I think I wanted to do like a more thorough review, but honestly, now that I've played with the palette a few times, I know that I do like the eyeshadow quality. The only thing is the color scheme is so off and there's no transition color. Those are the only cons I have, but other than that, I think the palette is great and it was a great collab. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if my eyes were a little bit watery throughout the video. The lights are just in my face and I put eyeliner in my waterline today, so my eyes are kind of killing me. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and if you like my videos, then please don't forget to subscribe. You can hit the button anywhere. I'm sure it's here somewhere. If you'd like to see more of me, then make sure you check out my second channel. Bye!